boys, by far the hardest top 10 to make is the wide receiver list, and I'm only updating this 14 days after the last one because of how many 97 or 98 overall wide receivers have came out. It is loaded. There are so many good cards not cutting in the top 10, but if you enjoy top 10s like this, make sure you hit that like, hit the subscribe. I also do gameplays on all these cards too, so if you're ever watching a top 10, you want to see how some of the cards play in these top 10s, I probably have a gameplay on it, but we are pushing for 50,000 subscribers, man. I don't usually like to ask for subs every single video, but it's a big goal of mine. But let's just jump right into number 10 here, boys. If you are looking for cheap, fast Madden coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, head over to my sponsor, EasyMut, and use code SHOE for 5% off your order. The link is in the description. At number 10, we still got that LTD Shadow Derwin James. He is tanked in price a lot. He's down to like 600K. I remember having this card when he was super expensive just for that Genki Force video I did, but he was a really good card. 97 speed. He has good height on him as well. 6'2", 215 pounds. The one thing that does suck about these cards, and I don't really like to, value that into the rankings, is that to make him very valuable ability-wise, you have to power him up. And as you guys know, powering up these cards are not cheap. You got to put in a 93 right here. You got to put in a token right here, or putting in double LTDs, which could be very expensive. It can go up to like, I don't even know. I think you could put the 96s in there as well, but I think they're still 350K. But at the end of the day, you are getting a stacked card if you do so. You are getting grab and go for 0, which is a very, very glitchy ability out there. You are getting either evasive for 1 if you want, but I like to put 0 AP abilities on my wide receiver. So you're really looking at matchup nightmare. You're really looking at grab and go. 2 solid abilities, nothing insane. But I think Derwin is definitely a super underrated card. The one thing that is tough with these Genki Force cards is they get no theme team boost or even, extra combine, playoffs, nothing. Literally nothing, just their Chargers. It's kind of tough for Derwin, but still a great card. Like I said, there are so many good cards like AJ Brown, like Donovan Peoples-Jones that he beat out to be here at number 10. Number 9, we got CeeDee Lamb, and this is just going to show you how crazy this list is. I think this is one of the better wide receivers in the game. The wide receivers are disgusting right now. Number 9 in like a running back list usually means like, man, we don't want that card on our team. Wide receiver, that's just how good the wide receiver. Like, I truly feel like number 15, number 15 through like 18, you could truly use in this game and be completely comfortable with and beat anybody with. That's how good it is. So CeeDee at number 9, I know it looks disgusting compared to other top 10s, but it's different. This is the most stacked top 10 I think I've ever done in any Madden ever. It is so good right now. But CeeDee, a great card. 6'2", once again. We are getting 97 speed right here. I think you could definitely argue Derwin James a little bit over him. I think, like I said, I didn't want to value the cost of powering up Derwin, but he does end up getting mid and elite, and you could also get ability like Slot-O-Matic or even Route Tech for 1. Like I said, I don't like spending AP on my wide receiver unless you're using one of the cheaper AP stack quarterbacks, because now we need offensive lineman abilities for the D-line X Factors. People are using 1 AP on their Bo Jacksons, but at the end of the day, I think I like CeeDee Lamb's abilities just a tiny bit more. I'm not a big fan of grab and go. Red zone threat is kind of niche, I guess you could say, on Derwin as well, but I think you could switch them if you really wanted to at 9 and 10. Now at number 8, we get the LTD Puka Nacua. So there was a thing on the stream. If you guys watched the Team of the Year stream when they were announcing the cards, they told us Puka Nacua got Route Tech for 0, and everyone's like, this card's going to be 3 mil. He's one of the best cards of the game. You're getting one of the man-killing ability for free. So even if you're not playing a man coverage player, it'll be there even when you do finally run into one. He is 97 speed, or I forgot to actually say what I was going to talk about right there. They didn't end up giving him 0 AP Route Tech, so he has the exact same abilities as our guy CeeDee, which does suck. You can see Route Tech for 1. I don't know, I guess you could use that, but Matchup Nightmare could get glitchy as well. You got Bruiser, Deep Elite. The one thing that is really good about this card, I feel like I have to take in value, is that he gets every theme team as well. In theme teams, I know Combine's the meta, but everyone's running 25 Combine and 25 of something else. Puka Nacua can help you. I mean, I think this is very valuable, especially as we get later in the year, so you could easily get him up to at least 98 speed. But at the end of the day, 6'1" is still a good height. You're getting -1 speed for every team chem. Also, I think Matchup Nightmare can get a little glitchy if you really like that as well. But like I said, I think a lot of these wide receivers are very interchangeable. They're all so good, dude. At number 7, we have Isaac Bruce, brand new card that just came out yesterday. I did a video on all of the Rams, what are they called? The greatest show on turf. I did all of them in one video, and I got to actually keep one card. All right, it's not that I only got to keep one. I chose to keep Isaac Bruce on the God Squad because this card is actually super, super good and very fun to play with. So he has 97 speed, but he's the shortest guy of the bunch we have showing you. You're probably wondering, why are we going with the shortest guy above? I love, love, love his discounted abilities. So you are getting Run Off Elite, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe you guys can let me know if maybe you guys are more of runners than me. Is this ability actually good? That's not why we're here, though. We are going for, you could stack that alongside 0 AP Jukebox. I think Jukebox, obviously, we all know know how good and broken the fast juke is this year. When you add jukebox after the catch, you can literally break open like not a terrible play, but like an inside dig. You could bring it all the way to the crib. It is insane. I did it yesterday in the video as well. This card, I think having after the catch abilities on wide receivers are super, super glitchy. Oh, I forgot to mention as well, he does get X factors that start on Rack 'em Up. Although we like Yak 'em Up more, Yak 'em Up is definitely the better ability. Rack 'em Up could be cool as well. But we do get Route Tech as well, which is super, super nice. I think Isaac Bruce is a super underrated card, man. This dude was definitely a very good drop yesterday. Number 6, we have the most expensive wide receiver in the game, and it is Julio Jones. I feel like I want to rank him a little bit higher, but I feel like, I don't know what it is with the taller wide receivers, but I've been giving them kind of like mid abilities lately. So the one thing that was good about Combine is that they got these Combine X Factors that stayed on all game. And as many of you guys know, Most, we want to hype it up. We want to. But it is only 55-yard pluses. You got to remember, you got to be on your side of the field to even chuck something like this up. And also, it still sucks because KOs still counter these. It doesn't matter. You could have literally 0 AP deep out zone. It is going to shut down your 1 AP Moss that you are going to take forever to light up, and also 55 yards. So nothing really insane. Like I said, I like Yak 'em Up better than Rack 'em Up as well. I wish Julio had better abilities. That's the one thing that's really holding him back from being higher, I guess you could say. It's because everybody else above him gets better 0 APs. But red zone threat on a 93 speed, or not a 93, a 6'3" wide receiver isn't bad. I think Julio is a little bit overrated, but I still think he is very good. I don't think he should be priced at the way he is. I don't know, man. I wish they did the same thing with Randy Moss when he merely came out. They gave him just terrible abilities, but you're really just using him for that height anyway. And at number 5, we cracked that top 5 with a brand new card in Chris Collinsworth. I don't think I've ever seen Chris Collinsworth in Madden in my time playing the game. I've been playing since, I think, Madden 20, like super, super heavy. And I've never seen a Chris Collinsworth card. And it's good to have him back because he is a 6'5", by far the tallest guy on this list as well. He is 2 inches taller than our guy we just showed you right there in our guy Julio. I mean, they gave him great speed. They finally dropped a good ultimate legend in the game. And they gave him 2 0 AP abilities, which they're not insane. Like I said, Runoff Elite isn't really moving me too crazy. But I do think red zone threat, like I said earlier, it is kind of niche on how you play. But on a 6'5" guy, I think that makes you want to use it a little bit more. You could try to throw some high balls in the end zone, maybe on some, just literally streaks in the back. But at the end of the day, I think Chris Collinsworth, I actually still have him on my team. I've been enjoying this card. He still runs routes good. He is skinny enough, despite being 6'5", to still get the fast juke. This dude has been absolutely disgusting, man. I didn't expect him to be this good, but he is still balling on the God Squad today. Number 4, we do have Tyreek Hill, and I think some people might value him a little bit higher. I think speed is a big deal as well, and I don't know what it is about Tyreek Hill's 99 speed. It feels so much faster than everybody else's 99 speed. So, for example, if I had, like, a 96 speed Super Bowl player, and I got him up to 99 for just +3 from the chem, right? That didn't feel the same. I don't know what it is with Tyreek. I don't know if it's his build or what it is, but his speed feels so much faster than every other 99 I've used in the game. But at the end of the day, I think Tyreek, I don't really value, I mean, it's not that I don't value height like I have in past years. I think the smaller guys just run routes a little bit better when it comes to man or match coverage, and a guy like Tyreek Hill dominates out there. And also, you don't need to use any chem to get him to 99 speed. I think that's also a plus for non-theme team users. He does get mid in and mid out, but I'm not the biggest fan of these elite abilities. I mean, they're cool to have, but as you guys know, every KO just cancels them out anyways. But outside Apprentice for 0 is definitely super cool, but I think 99 speed has to hold some value on this list somewhere. I was actually mistaken. This is the most expensive wide receiver in the game in Michael Irvin. He's actually 400K more than our guy Julio Jones. He is still 2 million coins, and I think people still realize how good he truly was when he came out. I remember spending like 3.5 on that video for the gameplay. That was a very expensive YouTube video we did, but at the end of the day, Michael Irvin was worth it. This wide receiver, insane. I think you could even argue him higher if you are running a certain theme team to boost him up, but at the end of the day, 97 base speed. I like to rank him how their base card works. He has good height at 6'2", but the reason why we have him here, his abilities, I mean, he might have the best unmatched abilities in the game. We do got Yak 'em Up, like I said, much better than Rack 'em Up. It works for any type of catch. You're going to break a tackle. The RPO guys absolutely love that ability. It is disgusting in the game. And then when you come over here, he gets Jukebox for 0 and also Wide Receiver Apprentice for 0. He is the ultimate glitch. You can motion him around, get every apprentice. You could juke after the catch. You could break a tackle after juking after the catch as well. I mean, the best probably after the catch wide receiver in the game. He is absolutely disgusting, man. Super expensive though, man. I haven't got to use him since the gameplay. I'm not going to lie to you. Number 2, we got that Jay Jettas card in a 98 base speed. I do value speed a little bit, especially when you can combo that with a solid height right here. That's why I like a guy like Jay Jettas over Tyreek. You are losing -1 speed to get, what, +3, +4 inches right there. Absolutely awesome. I also think Jay Jettas has been a card that has been amazing for me. I've heard some people say that he runs routes terribly for them. I honestly have loved them. I don't know if it's just different route running or different plays that we're calling, but he has been a great card for me. Let me know how your guys has been. I've heard a lot of mixed opinions on this card, but like I said, I think playstyle and also playing against this card, I've seen so much great things out of him. But if you come over here, boys, you guys know he does get some 0 APs, short elite or deep elite, which at the end of the day isn't the best. You got to remember KOs still knock all these out. But I do think if you do run into a player that doesn't have him, you're going to be agging them all day. But who's not really using KOs, right? It's just the best thing in the game. He does get 3rd down threat for 0 as well. I just think having a solid... Oh, also, I forgot he gets a 3rd discounted, right? I forgot about that all the way right here. He gets this bucket, too. So you can get at least wide receiver apprentice for 1. You get route tech for 1 and combo that with 3rd down threat. He is a super nice card. I think Jay Jettas has been amazing for me and also a free card. This is the one that is a little bit more expensive because it has that extra bucket. But at the end of the day, I think Jay Jettas got to be on everybody's team. He's free and a top 3, top 4. No matter where you want to put him, top 5 wide receiver in this game. Number 1, we got our guy, Darius Hayward-Bay. He was one of the best wide receivers in the game when he came out for Ghost, and he is, in my opinion, the best wide receiver in the game when it came out for the Combine as well. So as you guys know, the Combine strat card actually did not turn off. So you can get him base 99 speed if you're not using the Team of the Year one. I still think the Combine one is better. You can get him up to 99 speed, no theme team. 6'2". He has all of his stats above 90. I know you guys see some 90 catch and traffic, 90 spec. As long as it's above 90, he'll be fine. He had like terrible catch and traffic and spec catch, and everybody uses card when Ghost. I truly am starting to believe like some of these stats are just garbage. I mean, it doesn't even matter because gift wrap just bails them out, right? But the reason why I love Darius Hayward-Bay, the Combine yak him up. So this is different than our guy Michael Irvin, right? He gets yak him up, but the thing with Darius Hayward-Bay is it's going to be on the entire game after 9 plays. You're going to be able to break tackles, and also just like our guy Michael Irvin, I mean, this is also better too. You are getting route tech for 1 if you really wanted it, but he also gets evasive for 0. He is literally Michael Irvin, but with the X Factor on all game long, and also gets the best team in the game in Combine. Darius Hayward-Bay has to be here. I just feel like there's just no way he's not the best. I did end up selling mine because I'm a cheapskate, and I ended up just replacing him with Bruce. Like I said, I am a cheapskate, but there's just no card I felt better right now. After the catch, he has good height on him. He's super fast, 99 base speed for most people if you're using the Combine strat. Gotta be on the squad, man. This card's too good. Boys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below which wide receivers are you rocking, which guy was too high, which guy was too low, and also who got snubbed from the list for you guys personally. But I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.